I am someone who can be prone to being a little bit of a homebody on occasion, every once in a while when I would like to. And recently I have not been leaving my house. Not necessarily out of my own choices, but kind of. And I've just had a lot going on that's been keeping me at home. A few months ago, I would have little days on my own out of my house, just kind of running around and doing things that I wanted to do, taking myself on a date, if you will. And recently I just have not been able to accomplish that. And so today my husband is working, he's a firefighter, so he's on a 48-hour shift. I have a whole Saturday off and I'm taking myself on a date. Where are we going? We are going to the Bookish shop in Gilbert, Arizona. I actually wanted to go to the grand opening of the Bookish shop, but it just didn't end up working out for me because I was really busy the night that it happened. But this is a new independent bookstore in Gilbert, Arizona. It's a drive for me. Okay, it's a hike. We be hiking over there, but it's so worth it because we don't have hardly any independent bookstores in Arizona. We mostly just have Barnes and we have some Changing Hands, but those are also a drive for me. And we haven't had one that's like truly independent, first of its kind thing. This is by the creators of the Bookish box. I'm going to like link all this stuff in the description for you guys. That way, if you want to go support them and look at whatever they have as options. I honestly don't know a lot about the Bookish box. So, you know, I don't know what it's all about, but I am really excited to go to this bookstore. It looks gorgeous. There's like book merch and stickers and so many fun things, and I can't wait to go. And I haven't been to a fun independent bookstore in my area maybe ever besides Changing Hands. So I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be so fun, and we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna drive down there and just have the best time. I put on a cute outfit. I've got my bag, I've got my phone, I've got a summer playlist of summer country music that is just chef's kiss. I'll put that in the description too for the Apple Music girlies. I'm so sorry if you're a Spotify girl. It's awkward for you. And me, honestly, because people are always like, oh my God, you listen to Apple Music, and you know what? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I do what I want, okay? Anyway, let's go, guys. Let's get in the car and let's get out of here and let's go to the Bookish shop. Fully on board that Florida Georgia Line is not real country music, and neither is Morgan Wallen, and like the state of country music is so interesting these days. But I gotta say, I get down just some Morgan Wallen and some Florida Georgia Line in the summer, guys. Like, I can't help it. I don't know what you want me to tell you or what, but like it's over 90 degrees out today. What temperature is it? Okay, it's gonna be 95. It's only 88 right now, but it's hot. It's sunny. I'm gonna have my windows down. I'm gonna be bumping Morgan Wallen and Florida Georgia Line, and I know it's cringe to a certain extent. It's no George Strait Teletrotters, but leave me alone, okay? Go watch a rodeo vlog if you need to see my credentials, okay? I'm usually an alternative music girly, but you know, when the summer is hitting, it's hitting. What can I say? And I never know what to say to you. Hi guys, we just pulled up and I jammed the entire way here. I talked to my sister for a little bit on the phone, but just jammed out summer playlist. I honestly don't know what direction the shop is. I parked in like a big public parking lot. This is like in a cutesy little area of Gilbert, but it could be that way, it could be this way. I'm honestly not great with direction, and I need to look on my GPS and see what way we're going, and then we will be able to make our way over to where we're supposed to be. Let's take a look at Waze, honestly, actually. It's pretty close. I haven't decided if I'm bringing my phone or the camera. In my dream world, I would bring the camera, but honestly, this is looking like it's a small place, and I'm thinking since this Saturday, there's gonna be a lot of people in here, so I think I'm not going to bring the camera, and we're gonna get clips on my phone. Just for everyone's, you know, mental health, and by everyone's, I mean specifically me. So we're gonna pick up the iPhone cam, and we're gonna we're gonna go. We're gonna get moving. I'm so excited to see the inside of this. It looks so cute on Instagram, and I hope it's just as cute in person. I bet it is. I'm sure it is. I have already seen people with bags, like book bags, so I think it was a good choice to not bring my giant ass camera. So, good call me. Okay, please imagine my face when I walked in here and I was thanking past me for not bringing the big camera, and I saw all of this, guys. There were so many people in here, and not just people, but the girlies. There were so many girls at this bookstore, and it just like, I don't know, whenever I walk in somewhere and I just see the girlies out having fun, it makes me so excited because I just love spaces like for women, and this just felt like one, and I don't know, I felt very special. I first took a stop at The Conditions of Will by Jesse Hastings. Okay, this is her new book, and it just came out like the day before I went to this bookstore. I fully did not expect it to be here at all, but I took a little break to pay her a visit because you've got to. I have just finished the Magnolia Parks, like the first book, and I'm reading Daisy Hates right now, and I'm just like completely obsessed with everything Jessa Hastings is doing with these. But I did not let myself get this book because I know that I need to finish the Magnolia Parks universe first. I'm trying to not get into any other series if I'm not already invested in them. I'm not buying books. I'm trying not to buy books, guys. I don't need to be buying any more books. I need to clean off my TBR. But the Rose Bargain, guys, this has almost got me so many times. The amount of times I've been in Target with this in my arms, like I'm walking out with it. I was so close to getting it at this bookstore because I was like, I want to support a bookstore. I want to do, but I put her back. I'm being good. I'm doing my best, okay? I kept perusing around. They had a lot of like Bookish merch and some blind bags and stuff, which I was like confused. I didn't really understand they were blind bags at first, and then realized they also had these little like book purses, which was interesting. I've never seen those before. Kept perusing, came over to this table. This had a Song of Achilles on it, and I was like, hey, had to say hi to my girl. Never read it, but I ended up actually scoring Song of Achilles at a Goodwill earlier this year. I also saw Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I have been considering reading this for a while because I read the Fangirl series, and I'm obsessed with the Fangirl, not series, but the book, the Fangirl book, and loved it. This bookstore also had a insanely high amount of special editions. Like, look at all these special editions here, okay? I did not realize, I wasn't like putting it together that the Bookish shop also owns the Bookish box at this moment. And I was like, where are all these special editions from? But then I started thinking like maybe these are from their box. And I'm wondering if you're going to be able to pick up the special editions that they have in their boxes at the store just like on their own, which would be really, really cool. A lot of titles here that I saw, I was like not super familiar with, or I was and I'd already read them, or I already had a special edition of, so I wasn't like looking, but there were so many cool ones, like way neater ones that I'm like familiar with. So much gold foil. All the books were so gorgeous. They also had these like fan art sleeves, like book sleeves and stuff. And I guys, please, a moment for the shelves. A moment for the shelves, guys. The light and like just how dark and gorgeous they are. It's like dark academia girly's dream, okay? It's just so gorgeous. Like the atmosphere inside this bookstore is everything I want my house to be, if that can paint the picture, okay? I was taking a peruse around. I believe this was like their fantasy romance. They did have predominantly romance here. I wouldn't call it romance only though. I saw a couple things that I've been looking at. I'd never seen this version of My Demon Hunter. I actually don't know a lot about this book, but I thought it was cool. The sprayed edges were cool. I thought this was such a cool edition of The Dead Guy Next Door. The edges are crazy. Again, like this store just has such great special editions. Also, Godly Heathens, never seen an edition like this of that. Came on over to the like contemporary romance and saw Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. I've been considering picking this up, so if you have any recommendations or thoughts, please tell me in the comments. Julie Soto was previously a fanfic author, and that makes me want to read it. Again, I told you guys I'm obsessed with Rainbow Rowell. I haven't read Eleanor and Park, and I'm very much considering because I love attachments and I love fangirl, and this is like my next victim as far as I'm concerned. Especially before I pick up Carry On, I feel like I need to read Eleanor and Park. They also had the Raven Boys over here and the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I thought was interesting. Look at the vibe, guys. Look at the vibes. Also, they were playing the freaking Hunger Games on the wall, okay? In front of the bar. I just was like, it's like they made this for us. It's like they made this for me. I loved that. I took a little look at another little trinket table. This is like some necklaces and some like bookish jewelry, which I thought was really cute. They had like these little book trays. That's the Great Gatsby. I thought it was literally so cute. I love how many gifty things they have because we just don't have that at like
Barnes, and that's, like I said, predominantly what we have in Arizona is like Barnes and a few Changing Hands bookstores. There's just not a lot of independent bookstores, and I saw so many cool like fan arty things, or just like fandom things, or just book gifty things, and I thought that was really, really neat. I love these stickers. I thought it was cool they just even had a sticker selection, because again, we just don't have that in Barnes. They have a lot of like Crescent City, Throne of Glass, Sarah J Maas girly stuff, coded stuff for sure, which I am not really part of the Sarah J Maas fandom, but like I get it. And there were so many cool things for people who are lovers of that universe. I also just loved all these pins and these mugs, guys, of the bride mug. Love. And then I believe this, I actually don't know what series this mug was for, but it was really cute. I think there was a lot more mugs too, but they had the grand opening the week before, so there was like a lot of things sold out. And also they had candles, which I thought was really cute. These were books and coffee candles, and then they also had like some books and tea candles. I think I showed those as well, but thought these were so cute. Was so tempted to get one of these, but didn't. This is me just standing in line for my coffee, which I was so excited to get. They had themed drinks, guys. They have a wet energy drink and a Laura Jean tea. Stop. I ended up getting a strawberry matcha because that's my vibe, okay? But yeah, literally loved. Look how cute it is in here. I'm obsessed. Can't get enough of all of these bookshelves. I literally want to put these bookshelves in my house. Also, the lighting over the bar, so cute. And here's my strawberry matcha. I just came outside to try my matcha, you guys. It is so packed in there. It's not even funny, which is like the best news ever for a bookstore, like an independent bookstore. I didn't see any of like titles I was particularly interested in purchasing today, but there was lots of good books in there, and it's just, the vibes are so cute. Like I would come down here all the time if I lived closer. I'm gonna give this a shot. I stirred it up so it's not cute anymore, but it's pretty freaking good. Pretty good matcha. Hello. Post Bookish shop chat. Good to see you. Happy we've all made it here. Wow, what an exciting day. Guys, that was like somehow even better than I thought it was going to be. Is that crazy for me to say? Wow, it is so freaking cute in there. The vibes are so good. They had so many special editions, like more than I don't know why I didn't think that was going to be like the vibe in there, but wow, it actually opened like a few weeks ago, but the grand opening was last weekend, and it has exploded. Like, I don't know if you saw in those clips how many girlies were in there, but there was so many girls. And I don't know, whenever I walk into a place and I just see like girls everywhere, it makes me so happy. I'm like, oh, this place is for us. Like, this is for the girls, and I just love that. It just made me so happy to be in there. They have so much merch and like bookish stuff. And I mean, I didn't see anything that I was particularly interested in. I almost bought the Rose bargain. I was this close because I just wanted to like, I hate saying make a donation, but like I just want to support it in any way that I can because I'm so excited that it's open and it exists. But I ended up buying a matcha instead. That was my contribution because I'm currently trying to not buy any books. I'm not on a book ban. I don't want to say I'm on a book buying ban because that makes it seem really official, but I'm just trying not to buy more things unless I'm like already reading the series and I'm in it. And I'm trying to just get through what's on my shelves. Right now I'm reading Magnolia Parks, and I just finished that, and I'm reading Daisy Hates right now. And I did allow myself to go buy Daisy Hates, but there's a caveat there. I was already in the series and I already owned the first book. Like, that is where my, like, basically the rules of my not book ban is like, if I need to read books off my shelves. If I want to continue the series and I do not have the next books, I'm not a masochist. I'm going to let myself buy the next books in the series, okay? I'm going to let myself run through it because I think we've already talked about this on this channel. I set my reading goal 20 books higher than I have in previous years, and I'm really trying to hit it. So like, if I get in the groove with a series and I want to keep running, I'm going to let myself. But if I don't need to buy another book, I'm not going to. Me giving you the most complicated explanation for this that you ever heard. Guys, did you see the cute little drinks they had too, like on the wall, like all the different drinks they had, like based on books, like the Laura Jean one and the Deep End, the wet one for Deep End. So cute. So cute. They also had this like really cute thing on the wall. I don't know if I told you guys, I bet there's a voiceover. I don't know if I told you guys about this or not, but there is like a book club board on the wall where they like take Polaroids of all the book clubs that are meeting at the shop, and there's like pictures of them and the date that they met. Like, I just love that. It's just a great little community spot. The whole coffee bar was full of people. It was such a good time. I can stop rambling now, guys. Thanks for coming with me. I had so much fun, even though I didn't get a book. It was just like a fun day out for me, and I'm so glad I went and took myself on a little date and got myself a little coffee, cute drink, and was able to like browse the shelves and like look at a really cute spot. If you guys are in Arizona, you're local and you want to come, or even if you're not local, I'm far as fuck away from here and I drove all the way here. If you are around and you want to go to the Bookish shop, I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys to look at their website and also at their box and stuff, because I really want to support them. I really want to keep independent bookstores in business. I want more independent bookstores because it gives this like, it's just this cozy, loving, like, feeling, and we need more of that. So, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me on my little day out. I love you guys so much. Subscribe. I'm talking to you. Subscribe. I know so many of you guys are watching and you're not subscribed. Please do it. It would literally make me so happy if you could do that, please. I'm making these videos every week for you. It's the least you could do. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.